Good everyone, welcome to today's video, and today it's a sub replay sent in by TomTheTank. He has sent in a replay, but well, technically no. Dark Angel sent me a replay of those two battling together, and that's how obviously we've gone from there. And today he was in his Spitfire 2A. Now, in the replay, he did have a custom skin on, but obviously we won't be able to see it. However, I have saved the link and I will leave it in the description below, as well as a link to his YouTube channel. He does have a small YouTube channel, about 15 odd subscribers, if I remember rightly. Not many, but it's a start. Everyone has to start somewhere. And I'm sure he would appreciate people jumping across to, well, have a look at his channel. He does like Postscriptum, he does a bit of War Thunder, he does a bit of Minecraft as well, similar to me, how I've started doing a Minecraft series. And well, he's a nice guy, like I say. And his skins, from what I've looked at on the War Thunder live, are they're actually pretty impressive. The one that he used in this battle was the German Spitfire, which I'll link below. But anyway, the Spitfire 2A, obviously, it's a Spitfire. It's not really. It used to be broken as fuck, these planes did, but nowadays they overheat so easily, and well, they never did. The Spitfires never really had engine problems with overheating, as far as I'm aware. And yet, here in Geisenland, the Mark 1 and the Mark 2A, they do, but whatever. So there's not really much for me to blabber about the Spitfire. It's a Spitfire, she's British, but after all, as much as I love the Spitfire, it's nothing compared to the Hurricane. The Hurricane is one of my favourite British planes. The Spitfire is a favourite British plane, but I'm sorry, if someone said to me take a British plane out, I'd take the Havoc, because technically it is part British, so. But that's just me. Anyway, let's jump right into the replay and let's have a look. I have cleared out the replay files. Forgot to say this in Biznatsky's replay. I had a load of dead files that I didn't need. I haven't played much on this account or on my main account for a bit, so there's very few battles that I've had, and well, that's just in case people were curious. And there's no point me having dead replay files taking up space on my hard drive when I can just delete them and get rid of them. I also managed to figure out what the problem was with my sound on the previous episode. It was the tangled wires, like I predicted. But obviously, I thought it wasn't. It was the tangled headset. But I spent about a minute untangling it, and it was perfectly fine afterwards. So obviously, he has spawned in. He is in a battle rating 3.3, I believe, because it's an XP38. I don't fucking know. I can't say I own that plane. I know Hairy Feet does, but even so, you will hear throughout the battle. TomTheTank is actually going to be cranking back his throttle. Obviously, the Spitfire overheats like crazy now, which is just dumb, but you get the idea. So, TomTheTank, obviously, I have played a bit of Minecraft with him. I've played a bit of War Thunder with his lads. They're really nice guys. Like I say, links to his channel and his warthunder.live page are going to be in the description. Obviously the server, well, not the server, the sub replays email address will be there as well, so if you've got any replays you want to send to me, do send them in. I'll have a look at them, use them. But he put it as Joshy Boy, which my name is not Josh, pal, trust me. My fun actual fact, when obviously I was being born, my sister came up with 3 names for me. Potential names, obviously. One of them was William, which I'm glad I didn't get. One of them was Jonathan, so technically John, well, Joshy, but whatever. And the other one, obviously, I'm named now, Joseph. But the ironic thing is, barely anyone calls me by my proper name. Everyone just says Joe. Joe. The only real time I get called Joseph is when I'm either in trouble or it's Sunday. So you can sort of see what I mean, but I don't really care. It's like I had to go back to reapply for college, and yeah, like I say, they just all referred to me as Joe. They knew who I was, obviously, because I've been there 2 years now. Obviously, year two on this course, I should really say. That's just how they knew me, obviously. I start on 9th of September, I think. So, obviously, I'm recording this in advance. So it's just going from there, really. Obviously, I'm gonna be going away, as I mentioned. I'll do a video and explain where I'm going and things like that, and what's gonna happen. Normal content will be resumed, but even so. But apparently I start on the 9th of September, so 4 days after my birthday, which obviously I hope you guys appreciate the AB41, the unique video that I did for that, for the Hot Wheels. Like I say, growing up as a little lad, I had to do something a bit special. So I've blabbered for a good about 4 minutes now, so let's jump ahead to some action, shall we? Obviously, TomTheTank is cranking back his throttle to keep his engine nice and cool, but unfortunately Spitfires do not know what that is, so even if you do crank it back, it will be overheating in the next minute. So obviously, TomTheTank has spotted this MiG-3, and well, he makes the decision to dive after it, which makes perfect sense since all the Russians are now low. And for some reason, there's actually an IL-2 sat on that airfield which cannot be captured. Or land on, just to point out. You can't actually land on that and get a repair or a rearm or whatever. Now at this point, I would have broke off the MiG-3. Because the MiG-3 locks up like hell at these sorts of speed. I'd have gone for the BS-180. But I'm not in this game. I can't exactly say much. Obviously he's opening up, he's scored a couple of hits. The thing is with British 303, it really depends on range. Obviously Yak 1's decided to drop in on his tail. He didn't see the Yak 1, but he pulls some evasive maneuvers. He's lost a flap, he's took a bit of wing damage, but that's no big deal to a Spitfire. It can still run wings around a Yak 1. However, TomTheTank is starting to lose speed. He takes a hit to the left-hand wing. Well, no, the right-hand wing, sorry. But that's actually helped him. He blows his second flap, looks like he was trying to use it. And, well, let's just say the wing damage that he now has is equaled out his damage, so he's not going to be leaning to one side. So actually, that MiG-3 that did a pass on him has just helped him out. He's just crit that Yak 1, obviously damaged it. He's just taken a crit to the tail, but not the elevator. And he pulls some excellent defensive flying here to shake the MiG off. Down goes that Yak 1 for his first kill. And he's going to keep on going. Obviously MiG-3 next. Obviously he's just lost the SBD Dauntless, which you can see burning right there. He was not a useful mammal, let's just say that. Obviously at this range, British 303 is pretty ineffective, so I get why he's not firing, but the MiG-3 for some bloody reason decides to pull this. I have absolutely no idea why he would try that, but well, he learnt his lesson. Second kill. However though, TomTheTank is actually low on ammunition. The Spitfire 2A that was on his team is, well, he's over there, but he's out of ammo, and I believe he's going to crash in a minute. Or fall to the R180S. The last actual fighter that's useful is that Corsair. The PBM Marina, the event, well, I should say Mariner really. He does his job, but that's it. He's gonna die doing nothing else, really. I think he takes out the R180S, but I'm not entirely sure. So at this point, I believe TomTheTank is returning to the base, so we are going to skip ahead. I have watched this replay before. It's just, I do forget this sort of thing. And obviously there you can see that Spitfire's just been straight down the runway. PBM Mariner's just up there. The BS-18 is heading his way. I own that plane. It is way too powerful. Let's just say that. It's one of those sorts of planes that in real life it sucked, and yet in War Thunder it's a god. However, Goryman's obviously on 3 kills. He's done pretty well for himself, and I don't blame him for returning to base. However, as you can see, the PBM Mariner is having a very bad day at the office. He's got a Yak 9 and a BS-180 hunting his ass. Tom's obviously down there. He's going to be getting out of there. But obviously the BS-180 is going to be coming his way. And with the damage he's obviously taken, he doesn't really want to fight much. The Yak 9 is just a standard Yak 9, decides to come for a head-on. It's a Yak 9. Of course he wants a head-on. I need to fly that thing on a baby account, funny enough. I've just unlocked it because, well, I didn't need to unlock Yak 9, but retards is all I'll say. So the Yak 9's buggering off. He's done some good work. There goes that I-180S, but he takes out the PBM Mariner. But the I-180S is dead. There's nothing he can do. But there he goes. Mariner gets the kill, and TomTheTank gets away nice and safely. So let's make our way back, shall we? So obviously the Yak 9 broke off there, if you didn't see it. Well, the Mariner managed to reduce this to a 3 versus 2 game. And well, this is a sound bug. He isn't actually firing. It's just a sound bug. And now the sound bug is continuing. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do a little cheeky trick. Gunfire volume off. There we go. It's just the easy way out, really. So obviously, TomTheTank is obviously going to be helping out this Corsair. Tom says he should say hello, the Corsair should say hi. That's correct. That's exactly how you should do it. The Corsair, however, is going to play a bit dumb. Thank you very much, Ford Focus ST. There's a guy just a couple of roads away from us who has a highly modified Ford Focus ST. So yeah, he likes to put a loud exhaust on it. But whatever, I'd probably do the same, to be honest. But there goes Bruno on Mars. Obviously, he's just taking a head-on with the Corsair, which is just dumb. The Corsair should not be taking head-ons. But he does it anyway. He kills the Yak 9. But that IL-2 is the last man standing. Obviously, he's trying to fight against a Corsair and a Spitfire. It's only a matter of time till one of them gets the kill. Obviously, TomTheTank is firing. It's obviously just because I've turned off the sound. And he gets the pilot snipe. 3rd kill. And that is the end of the game. So not a bad run, Mr. Tank. Obviously, I did have to turn off the gunfire sound because of the bug and all that. I hate that bug, but there's an easy way to get around it, which is always nice. So like I say, if anyone's got any replays they want to send to me, please do send them in. I'll be more than happy to obviously look at them and use them. And well, like I say, go check out TomTheTank. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. His name is Mr. Unicorn on YouTube, which, I mean, is a questionable name at best, but it's quite funny, to be honest. He does a wide range of content, and obviously since I've started doing Minecraft, I'm considering adding more games to the channel at some point. Might even pick up a game called Total War Warhammer. We'll see. But anyway, I'll see you all on the next one. Hope you enjoyed.